Hello, good evening to all of you. I'm Arvind from Madhubani, Purnia, Bihar. My coaching's name is Arvind's English CBSE for 10th and 12th classes. Or if you want to contact me, I'm going to write here my mobile number is 8434792353 for online class. Okay, and my for offline you can come Hanumant Nagar, Rahmat Nagar, Ward 4, Madhubani, Purnia, Bihar. So here I would like to tell you, first of all, as I told you earlier, uh, I will not take your time. You have limited time, and during such limited time, I have to teach you a lot of things. First thing, uh, it is I'm first of all I'm not a motivational speaker, but I just want to tell you one thing about motivation. What does it mean? It simply means motive into action. Whatever you think, whatever your motto is, whatever you ponder, whatever you meditate, is turned into action. That is called motivation. Here, I'm just going to tell you one line. I will not take your more time. Mental peace is directly proportional to satisfaction. 10, 12, CBSE. Mental peace is directly proportional to satisfaction. If you are satisfied, you have mental peace. And when do you have mental peace? If you are satisfied. Both are correlated. And what is universal or proportional? For example, time and beauty. Time is universally proportional to beauty. You might have seen a young beautiful girl. As the time increases, her beauty vanishes, her beauty disappears. Her beauty started to fade as she grows old. But as when the time decreases, it reduces, her beauty is on her charm, on her top. Just here, I would like to tell you about time and beauty, and after then, mental peace and satisfaction. So, here I want to tell you about tense. Yesterday I have been teaching you tense. Yesterday I taught you tense, and today I'm just going to teach you further part of tense or simple present. And you know, I will not give you today. I will at the end, if I have time, I will give you the rules. But I am just going to teach you the basic concept of simple present, which is applicable, which is very necessary for your examination point of view. As I wanted to tell you, I want to tell you, as I felt, it is easy to remember, it is easy to learn any topic. This is the time of your examination, and it's high time I started to teach you. However, It is easy to remember, learn anything, but it is very difficult to keep all these things in your mind. So just be habituated of all these things to keep it in your mind, because in examination hall you will be alone, and only your inner activities of mind would help you. English is not only your subject, because you have to read a lot of subjects and you have to keep a lot of things in your mind. It You might have seen some students obtain extraordinary marks, very good marks, they obtain very good marks. It is because of their understanding level, because of their learning level, and because of their way of writing, developed writing skill, or you can say advanced writing skill, as you will get in class 12. So, going to uh, start your tense, I will teach you a simple present. So, look here, simple present. For yesterday's topic, I will just going to provide you. It is taking time. I am just going to do it. Okay, I will provide you. Yesterday I taught, but I did not provide you. Sorry for this. It takes time and you have no time. But I tomorrow certainly I will give you the beginning part of the tense. Look here, simple present. As I told you, in simple present, I'm using some Hindi word sentences ending with ता है, ती है, ते हैं. For example, I teach. Suppose you will ask a sentence. Generally, I find CBSE student. So I'm asking if you have to say मैं पढ़ता हूँ. He or she will say reading. This is wrong. This is wrong sentence. मैं खेलता हूँ. I am playing. मैं स्कूल जाती हूँ. I am going to school. These are wrong sentence. In simple present sentences ending with ता है, ती है, ते हैं. मैं पढ़ता हूँ, वह खेलता है, मोहन जाता है. All these are in simple present. Okay. So look here. In positive statement, what is the rule? As you know, positive statement means sentences without note. Rule is, for example, Ram reads, you play cricket. Okay. The rule is subject plus V1 or S or ES and object. Look here. This is the rule of positive statement of simple present. As I told you yesterday, subject is the doer, and for example, I teach you. Here, object is you. It is called, as I told you, it is personal pronoun. Personal pronoun. First thing. Second thing, it is called subject. If you have some problem, it is called doer. Okay, the person who does. It is winner. And teach is your verb, and you is called object. Whom do we call object? After putting question what and whom, we get the answer. That that is called object. I teach. I teach whom? You. You get the answer. Second thing, she reads English. She is subject, as I told you, it is doer. Reads, read is verb, and English is, it is your object. How do we know? Read what? You put what? You will get the answer. She reads English. So, up to here it is your doer is subject. Subject is after subject after verb we put what or whom. And whatever the object, whatever the answer is, it is called object. Okay, so it is all here. But look here, as I told you earlier, they write a letter. They write a letter. Look here, the meaning of this thing I teach you, मैं तुम्हें पढ़ाता हूँ. She reads English, as I told you, sentences ending with ता है, ती है, ते हैं. She reads English, वो अंग्रेजी पढ़ती है. They write a letter, वह पत्र लिखता है. Here, but here I am just asking one question. Here I did not use s at the end of the verb teach. One thing, but here I have used s after verb read. Here I do not use s after verb write. Why? Why? So to understand this, I would like to tell you about some rules. Look here. Here, as you know, there is number. There are two kinds of numbers, singular number and plural number. Singular it is number, plural it is number. Singular means denoting one person, one thing, plural means more than one. Okay, here you will get first person, second person, and third person. Singular it is here, first person I, plural it is we. Second person you, here it is you. Third person he, she, it, plural they. One thing I'm telling you, I have written here first person, second person, and third person. What is it? You should know that first person means the person who speaks is called first person. I speak. I is first person. The person is spoken to. I'm speaking to you. You are second person. And the person is spoken of. We're talking about another person that is called third person. So here I am writing here the person who speaks. Second person, the person is spoken to. Third person, the person is spoken of. But one thing I would like to ask you, what is the origin of first person, second person, third person? From where does it derive? Can you say? Can you say? I'm telling you, don't have any confusion. As I told you, all these are pronoun. First person, second person, third person, all these are pronoun. And you should know about pronoun also. The word which qualifies a noun is called pronoun. One thing, for example, John is poor. As you know, John is the name of a person. It is noun. And how is John? He is poor. The word poor qualifies noun. It is called adjective. John is poor, but he is honest. Look here. Here we get the word he in place of John. Sorry, pronoun is a word which is used in place of noun. So here we use the word he in place of John. John is poor, but he is honest. He word has been used for noun. and the word which is used for noun is called pronoun. So all these are pronoun. You should know that all the personal pronoun. You should know in different books you will get different kinds of pronoun. Some book you will get 12 kinds. Some book you will get 10 kind, 8, 6 also. But I'm telling you 8 kinds of pronoun. Look here, listen carefully. Personal pronoun, demonstrative pronoun, distributive pronoun, interrogative pronoun, indefinite pronoun, relative pronoun, reflexive pronoun, and possessive pronoun. Up to here, in relative pronoun, you will get emphatic pronoun or self priority also known as. So, this is not the part of. I'm not going to teach you pronoun. So, but we should know, at least we should know first person, second person, and third person. All these are pronoun, personal pronoun. First person, second person, third person are called personal pronoun. So, now I'm telling you, for example, as I have written earlier, uh, John plays cricket. She dances on the stage. It is here. Uh, they buy a car. Look here, listen carefully. And the rule is, as you know, if the subject, he, they, or singular, third person singular, if the subject is in third person singular number, we will use s or es at the end of verb. She is in third person singular number, we will use s. She dances on the stage. But if the subject is I, we will use I dance on the stage. They buy a car, but she buys a car, he buys a car, John buys a car. Okay, the subject is in third person singular number, we will use s or es at the end of verb. Going to write it here and note if the subject is in third person singular number, use s or es at the end of verb, at the end of uh, verb, at the end of verb. Okay, it is you. And in rest we will not use s or es at the end of the verb. Means if the subject in plural form, boys play, or the boy plays. The teacher teaches us. It is in singular form. She, she helps me. So you should be careful regarding this thing because in section B, as you know, in section B you will get a writing section also and grammar section also. In grammar section, you have to find out errors. It may be of editing, it may be of omission. So I will later on I will tell you what is editing, what is omission. It is very easy to understand, but I don't want to deviate from the right way. After teaching this, I will teach you. So she helps me. I think it is clear to you. Again, I am telling you, if the subject is in third person singular number, use s or es at the end of the verb. Rest means remaining. We will not use s or es at the end of the verb. Again, I am telling you a sentence. You open the door, but she opens the door. They love me. She loves me. So I think up to here it is clear to you. Now look here. I'm just going to teach you. This was a positive statement. Now I'm going to teach you negative sentence. पॉजिटिव सिंपली आई एम टेलिंग यू इन हिंदी मैं तुम्हें पढ़ाता हूँ वह पत्र लिखता है वे लोग स्कूल जाते हैं सिंपली यू शुड नो sentences should end with ta hai ti hai te. I'm putting emphasis on this word. So look here in negative sentence the rule is as follows. Look here subject plus do does plus not plus v1 plus object. For example, okay, sorry, let me write the sentence. You do not take tea. He does not. He does not like me. They do not close the window. Look here. I'm telling you, you do not take tea. The rule in Hindi, तुम चाय नहीं पीते हो या तुम लोग चाय नहीं पीते हो. This word is both singular and plural. Be careful. Singular plus plural. It is here. तुम लोग चाय नहीं पीते हो या तुम चाय नहीं पीते हो. He does not like me. वो मुझे पसंद नहीं करता है. They do not close the window. वे लोग विंडो क्लोज नहीं करते हैं. Then I would like to tell you, look here. Here I have used here do, here I have used here does, here I have used here do. Why? You should be careful. Again I am telling you, and you will get such type of errors, and you make mistake in examination also. You are not aware of the fact where the subject is singular or plural. You are using according to your own wish. Sometimes you use does, sometimes you use do. You are not aware of the accurate use, but some students know it very well. Look here, I'm telling you, if the subject is in third person singular number, means he, she, it, and Ram, the boy, the teacher, we will use does. Again, I am telling you, if the subject is in third person singular number, he, she, it, the girl, the boy, the farmer, the color, the official, we will use does. And after then, we will use not. Okay. The teacher does not teach us. शिक्षक हम लोगों को नहीं पढ़ाते हैं. You do not take tea. तुम चाय नहीं पीते हो. Except third person singular number, we will use do before not. One thing. Second thing, if the subject is in third person singular number in negative sentence, we will not use s or es at the end of the verb. If the subject is in third person singular number in negative sentence, we will not use s or es at the end of the verb. You make mistake. Look here. He is here. Look here, it is V1. V1 is here. However, the subject is in third person singular number. So, for example, Ravi does not drink milk. Note is here and drink is here. So we should know that note should be placed generally we place it in third position. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't change the sequence. Don't change the sequence. So it is a negative sentence. It simply means that the meaning of the sentence is, wait here, I'm writing it here. Do where we will use do if the subject is you, they, I, we, and plural. And does if the subject is he, she, it, John, and singular. So look here, it is singular. So up to here, I teach you, मैं तुम्हें पढ़ाता हूँ. I do not teach you, मैं तुम्हें नहीं पढ़ा. This is negative sentence. I teach you, positive sentence. I do not teach you, negative sentence. She reads English, positive statement, वो अंग्रेजी पढ़ती है. She does not read English, does not read English, वो अंग्रेजी नहीं पढ़ती है. Okay, up to here. No, I'm just going to teach you further part of the lesson. It is here this interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence. I'm writing here first phase. First phase interrogative sentence. I will tell you why did I write here first phase. Wait. Rule is do or does plus subject plus V1 plus object question mark. Now listen the sentence carefully. I teach you. It is a positive statement. I do not teach you. Negative statement. Do I teach you means क्या मैं तुम्हें पढ़ाता हूँ. Do you go to school? क्या तुम स्कूल जाते हो. Does she help me? क्या वह मेरी मदद करती है. Does John write a letter? क्या John पत्र लिखता है. So look here, as I told you earlier, if the subject is in third person singular number, we will use does. Rest will be followed by do. Do you read English? Does she open the door? Look here. It as I told earlier, if the subject is in third person singular number, we will use does. If the subject is raised, it will be followed by do. But here I would like to again I am telling you, here the meaning of this sentence is क्या तुम अंग्रेजी पढ़ते हो. For क्या there is a word what. But why do we use here do for क्या? For क्या there is a word what. Why do we use here does? I am telling you, listen the sentence carefully. Do I help you? क्या मैं तुम्हारी मदद करता हूँ. Do you read English? क्या तुम अंग्रेजी पढ़ते हो. Such sentences contain answer in yes or no. Again, I am telling you. Do you read English? क्या तुम अंग्रेजी पढ़ते हो. Suppose I am asking you, do you read English? What will you say? If you read English, yes. If you do not read English, you will say no. So, that's why and क्या comes in the beginning of the sentence. क्या तुम अंग्रेजी पढ़ते हो. So we will use do or does according to subject. If the subject is you, we will use do. If the subject is they, we will use do. If the subject is we will use do. If the subject is I, we will use do. If the subject is boys, plural form, we will use do. We will not use what. if kya comes in the beginning of the sentence. So, second thing, does he open the door? Does he open the door? It simply means that subject is in third person singular number. We will use does for kya. But one thing, such sentences contain answer yes or no. Second thing, we will know where we will use what for kya. Suppose do you read English? क्या तुम अंग्रेजी पढ़ते हो? And suppose I have to say, what do you read? What do you read? What do you eat? What does she write? In such sentences, क्या comes after subject? तुम क्या पढ़ते हो? तुम क्या खाते हो? वह क्या करती है? क्या comes after subject? And such sentences do not contain answer in yes or no. At that stage, we will use what for kya. It will come in second phase interrogative sentence. Or you can say yes, no question sentence. Yes, no answer sentence. Up to here. Okay. Yes. I'm telling you, I have taught you. I read English. Positive. I do not read English. Negative. मैं अंग्रेजी नहीं पढ़ता हूँ. Do I read English? क्या मैं अंग्रेजी पढ़ता हूँ? After that, I am going to change it. Negative. Negative. क्या तुम अंग्रेजी नहीं पढ़ते हो? Do you not read English? क्या वह दरवाजा नहीं खोलती? Does she not open the door? This is called interrogative. So, look here. I'm writing here the rule. Interrogative. Interrogative. Negative. Look here. Rule is like this. Do, does, subject, not, V1 and object. Question marks. Do they go to market? Do they go to, sorry, do they not go to market? क्या वे लोग बाजार नहीं जाते हैं? Does Ram not, does Ram not help me? क्या राम मेरी मदद नहीं करता है? As I told you, note will come in third position. 1, 2, 3. Note 1, 2, 3. You can also use here note. Don't they go to market? Doesn't Ram help me? So it is called interrogative, interrogative, negative. For example, do you not go to school? क्या तुम स्कूल नहीं जाते हो? Do you not like me? क्या तुम मुझे पसंद नहीं करते हो? Does he not help the poor? क्या वो गरीबों की मदद नहीं करता है? Oh, in this way we can use this sentence. Now I'm just going to teach you second phase interrogative sentence. Second phase interrogative sentence. As I told you earlier, in second phase interrogative sentence, we will use WH question word. All question words are made of WH except how. What, when, who, whom, while, except how. So we will use second phase interrogative sentence. We will use WH question word plus do does. Look here. Look here again. I am telling you. Don't use subject after WH. We use subject in clause, but here in simple person we do not use WH plus WH plus do does plus subject plus D1 plus object question mark. Look here. What? What? Here you will get the option sometimes do or does. What will be here? What do? What does? He want. It is clear to you. If the subject is in third person singular number, we will use does. What does he want? Where do or does you live? What will be here? Tell me. If the subject is you, we will use do. Do is correct. You can easily find out errors in the question. It means तुम क्या चाहते हो तुम वह क्या चाहता है तुम कहाँ रहते हो all about second phase into in we can form a lot of sentence you can't count it what do you want where does he go what do you like all these are second phase interrogative sentence okay but look here I am just going to tell you about as I told, you should know that you have to read only 5 topics in English grammar, especially class 10th and 11th. Because you should also know that in class 12 there is no grammar. They have only 3 sections, A, B and C. Section, writing section and literature. They don't have grammar. They are expected to know everything of grammar. So look here, I'm telling you the different structure of sentence. For example, yes, I have been telling you. You have to read determinants. You have to read tense, reported speech, modals, and clauses also there. Nothing more. Voice is not there preposition is not in your syllabus but one thing you should know about voice because it is very useful in writing section I don't know what is the reason why it has been deleted look here for example as I told you voice simply I will give you a reference because it will take a long time because in this we have to read what is transitive verb, what is intransitive verb because intransitive verb sentences of intransitive verb can't be changed into passive voice. Okay, there are many things we have to read, but I'm just giving you a glimpse. At a glance, we can go through it. Look here. Suppose we have to say voice simple present. Voice simple present. What is it? For example, as I taught you, look here. Um, I play cricket. I play cricket. In voice, I taught you positive statement. The same way, I will teach you voice. Positive statement. Look here. It is here. I play cricket. The rule is, as you know, you should know in active to passive. In passive form, we will always use third form of verb. We will always use third form of in passive voice. And second rule is object will come in the place of subject. Subject will go in the place of object. And third form of verb is very necessary. For example, subject plus is am are plus V3 plus by and object. Okay, full stop. Full stop. What is it? It is, as I told you, invoice, we will use is, am, are in simple present. For example, I read English. I taught you. I reading this positive statement. Second, active voice. You play cricket. This is your positive statement. Passive voice, look here, I am not teaching you voice. I am not teaching you voice. This is your 11th hour, or you can, this is the last hour, this is your time, you have no time. That's why I'm giving you some tricks to write correct sentence, at least correct sentence. Read English, singular, EGMR is here, is V3 read. Why I will be changed into me. Okay. Me means in it is in objective case. You play cricket. Cricket is played by you. Okay. Up to here it is clear to you? It is clear to you? We can positive. This is the rule of positive statement. Look here, I'm just going to tell you uh, uh, the rules. Now I'm going to tell you simple present as I have been teaching you simple present negative sentence. Okay, simple present negative sentence. What is the rule? Rule is same, which object will come in the place of subject. Again, I am telling you, I did not teach you the background or basic of voice. I'm just teaching you the way how you use in examination. Subject plus is, am, are plus not plus V3 plus by and subject will come in the place of object. For example, now I taught negative. This is negative sentence of simple present as I taught you earlier. They do not buy a car. This is negative sentence. Now I taught you. Look here in passive voice, a car. Look here after that, what will it in singular form is not bought by. They will change to them in objective case. For example, another sentence, the teacher, the teacher, the teacher does not teach us. In passive voice, we, it will come in we. After that, if the subject is we will use here are. We are not taught by the teacher. I think everything is okay. Means they do not buy a car is not bought by them. The teacher does not teaches us as I told you in positive statement. In the negative sense, the teacher does not teach us. We are not taught by the teacher. Oh, I've taught you uh, first phase interrogative sentence. No, I taught first phase interrogative sentence. In first phase interrogative sentence, we will use is, am, are. Okay. The use of is, am, are will depend upon the object which will come in the place of subject plus V3 plus by plus object question mark. For example, here, look here. Do you do you clean the room? क्या तुम रूम साफ करते हो? Look here. Do is here. We and the room will come. Then we will use here is. The room is in singular form. Is. The sentence is in interrogative. Look here. This is a sentence of interrogative. Simple present. Simple present. We will use the same thing. Interrogative. Do you clean the room? Is the room cleaned by you? Question mark. Another thing, active voice. Does he? What is it? Does he? Does he? Does he paint the wall? Does he paint the wall? Passive interrogative sentence is the wall painted by him? Question mark. Don't forget to use question mark. Does he paint the wall? Is the wall painted by him? Do they like you? Are you liked by them? No, I'm telling you into negative. Interrogative, negative, into negative, interrogative, negative. Look here. It is your first phase. The rule of voice simple present, simple present. Here the rule is on plus subject plus noun plus V3 plus bar and object question mark. Active voice. Do they not ring the bell? Do they not ring the bell? क्या वे लोग बेल नहीं बजाते हैं? Is the bell will come according to this object which will come in the place of subject. We will use this verb. Bell is in singular form, so we will use is the bell not rung by them. Next sentence. Do or does she not close the window? Passive voice is the window not closed by her. He will change. Does she not close the window? Is the window not closed by her? Question mark. Here, I'm just going to tell you last this one. Second phase, interrogative sentence. Second phase interrogative sentence. What do you want? What is wanted by you? What does she write? What is written by her? So it is here, but generally we get the question from WHO. It will be changed into by home. Look here, after by home, we will not use subject. It is followed by helping verb is are plus subject plus V3 question mark. Question mark. Look at the it has a different structure. Who plays cricket? कौन क्रिकेट खेलता है? Look at how we change it. By home is. By home. Look here. Cricket will go is cricket played. By home is cricket played. Second sentence. Who writes a letter? Passive. By home is a letter written. So, and here WHO, you can get a lot of questions based on. You can. It is very useful for your writing section. Again, that is not enough. Again, I'm just going to tell you some portion which is very helpful for you in writing section. Look here, the sentence. Listen the sentence carefully. I will not write it. So look here. I'm telling you. Suppose you have to say, in comedy you might have heard, cricket is played in Wankhede Stadium. cricket is played. In Hindi, what will you say? Cricket खेला जाता है. Cricket is played in one case में cricket खेला जाता है. English is taught in the class. क्लास में अंग्रेजी पढ़ाई जाती है. The sentence of simple present voice, passive voice. French is taught here. French यहाँ पढ़ाया जाता है. Oh, you have to say in negative sentence. For example, English is not taught here. English यहाँ नहीं पढ़ाई जाती है. For example, room is not cleaned by the servant. Room is not cleaned. Room साफ नहीं किया जाता है. Interrogative sentence. Is building constructed? Is the bridge constructed? ब्रिज को कंस्ट्रक्ट किया जाता है. ओके, नेगेटिव सेंटेंस. आर द पुअर नॉट फेड? क्या गरीबों को नहीं खिलाया जाता है? आर यू नॉट पनिश्ड? क्या तुम्हें पीटा नहीं जाता है? So in this way we can use the sentence, listen the sentence carefully. Oh, this is not my digital board. I have to. My time is over. So now up to here I'm just going to stop it. I think tomorrow I'm not 100% sure tomorrow is Republic Day and many of you were in celebration. So I'm not definite whether I will take class or not. Okay, if I take class I will tell you time. That is enough for today. Have a nice dream.